So in order to do your independent practice, you're going to solve two problems comparing two numbers using pictorial models, expanded form, and comparative language and symbols. So that looks like this. You're going to read the question. It says Haley has 76 cards. Victoria has 67 cards. Who has more cards? How do you know? Show 76 and 67 with your base 10 blocks or your manipulatives, and then you can draw them. So if you have the manipulatives, show them and then draw them in the place value chart, or you can click on this link and it will take you to a page that allows you to make them with the base 10 blocks on here. Okay, so then after you make them, then you're going to show it, you're going to draw it in the place value chart. So you'll draw 7 10s and 6 1s, 6 10s and 7 1s. And then on the next page, you'll show the numbers in expanded form. So 7 10s. How much is 7 10s? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And then 6 1s. Good. 6 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Plus, how many ones? 7. Good. Then you're going to write greater or less. So 76 is greater or less than 67. And then you're going to use the symbol in the circle. You're going to use less than or greater than. Remember, less than looks like a sideways L. So 76 is greater than or less than 67. Then do the same thing with 67. 67 is greater or less than 76. 67 is greater than or less than 76 using the symbol. Same thing with the next problem. You'll read the story problem, which says Aaron has 103 pieces of candy. Shelby has 109 pieces of candy. Who has less candy? How do you know? You're going to do the same thing with these two numbers, 103 and 109. You can go to the manipulatives page or you can draw them on the place value chart. You're going to draw the hundreds, the tens, and the ones for each number. The next page, you're going to write how much 100 is worth, how much these tens are worth, how much these ones are worth, how much is this 100 worth, how much are these tens worth, and how much are these ones worth. Then you're going to write greater than or less than again. 103 is greater or less than 109. Then use the less than or the greater than symbol in the circle between the two numbers. Now, if for some reason you forgot what I said up here when I just read this problem to you, you can click on this little speaker and it will read the problem to you. Watch this.
Haley has 76 cards. Victoria has 67 cards. Who has more cards? How do you know?
Okay, so if you need to hear the question again, click on that speaker and it will read it to you. Now, what did you learn today? When you finish, you're going to watch a video from... You guessed it. Jack Hartman. Then you're going to go to Extra Math for 10 minutes and iStation for 10 minutes. Now, let's review what you learned today. We learned how to compare two numbers by showing that the tens had more or the hundreds had more. We could tell if the number was less or if the number was greater by looking at the tens. And if the tens were the same, then we looked at the ones. And if it didn't have any tens or ones, then we looked in the hundreds place, right? Now you're going to take a picture of your work in your journal and upload it to your Google Classroom. That's all for today, boys and girls. Have a great day.